So Megan Thee Stallion has announced the release of her new album, which is a self-titled album, Megan. She announced that it's going to be released at the end of June or by the end of June, and she announced it on her tour and everything. And a lot of strange stuff has been happening. People are saying people are saying that it is, of course, a cute and very beautiful album cover. Some are saying that it is low budget and cheap. Some are saying that it is not one of her best. Now, me personally, I love her Tromazine album cover the most because it just looks very beautifully minimalistic and beautifully put as well. But now she has hit the stage of healing and just finally being fully ready to just release her story or her side of the story. And she's in the cover as a butterfly and whatnot. Now, there is something I said back then on one of the first videos I've made this year about the stages that she's going to be hitting this year and everything that might be happening and taking place. I think I'm going to link the reading down below because I've done it on her and Cardi and I believe Doja. So this reading is going to be about the Megan Thee Stallion album that is going to be released by the end of this month. We're going to see what will it be talking about, the genre energy surrounding it, how well it will do, and just anything we can get about the album and whatnot. So first thing first, let's just tap into Megan's energy around the announcement and everything that has been happening, because the first thing that I kept getting is just disappointments, because disappointment and something about something being messy or a mess and not looking like how she wanted it to be or something of that sort. Because I kept shuffling and the cards just kept getting super messy, and I kept redoing just everything. So that is surprising to say the least. And as I was saying, when she announced that, a lot of strange stuff has been happening. The people who are also on Twitter, or just the people who have Twitter, can see that or could see that. Because when she announced that, and those chart data accounts and everything that always supports or just updates everything on rappers and artists and whatnot, they posted the album cover. Great. It has gotten over 40k likes, which is over 40,000 of likes. And after there was that decision of Elon Musk taking the bots away or whatever, half of those likes got chopped the fuck away. So people are saying that they're buying blocks and everything of that sort. I'm just hearing the Nicki lyrics that say I'm buying buildings, we don't buy the blocks. So there's that too. And surprisingly today, I'm going to post this today. Hopefully, my Wi-Fi doesn't just, mess with me. Today is Wednesday the 5th of June. After a few days is my birthday, so I'm excited. But as I was saying, today Nicki woke up choosing a little bit of pettiness and messiness, and it's shading the ladies, because Ice Spice has released the album cover and her album date too. So, and even the world tour, apparently the Y2K world tour. So today's going to be interesting even more until until Nicki gets on stage and perform. We can expect a little bit more of wax and just the fans going crazy a little bit. But let's start off this reading of Megan Thee Stallion and the energy surrounding her album. So I was asking the energy surrounding Megan Thee Stallion's energy, or how did she receive all those reactions and whatnot. And let's get into it. Okay, so there is something here about her not being able to just move forward or feeling stuck, because she feels like there is something here that is going to make her feel like she always has to just defend herself. She always has to defend her name, clean her name, or clear it. And, she's definitely going to be coming for Nicki. There's something here about her coming for Nikki and coming for her husband. There's something here about Megan going to talk Megan. There's something here about Megan going to talk about how she's going to talk about her addiction, or how she's going to talk about her healing, and how she's going to talk about how it took her a lot of time to get off of her unhealthy obsession with drinks, or with drinking, with partying, or like with always doing the most about certain stuff, and how she's moving on to better things in her life. But at the same time, she's going to address some family trauma, or something about people who she considered her family, and how they broke her trust, how she had to rise up to the challenge, and how she had to not give up on herself, and how she had to defend herself and clear her name and defend her name and stand 10 toes down behind herself, because there is something here about her not thinking that people who were the closest to her were going to betray her that way. So there is definitely something here about her going to open up, or having to open up about a lot of situations that she has dealt with throughout those last years. Some people are going to be saying that she is milking the fuck out of this throughout each and every area that she's having. But it is also because of her not being able to fully move forward from this. It has created a lot of dents for her with herself. And it is something that has been making her feel like she's going to talk about it how many times, or as much as she wants to, until she is feeling ready to just leave that shit behind her. There's something here about this being a passionate project, and her having to just, believe in her idea and believe in herself, because not everybody was just fully on board with this, or not everybody was just fully believing in her vision. So she had to just bring it upon herself to just do this her way, to make it out this way, or to prove a point to somebody else who was doubting her, and who was really making her doubt herself, and making her stopping her from fully shining, and making her feel like she's not getting everything that she's deserving, just because she's tied down to him. Which gives me the idea that this could be her manager, her old management, or just the people that she used to be with before, because she's definitely going to be talking about some falling outs that she had, because she's going to be addressing lots of shit that has been happening, from beefs, from feuds, from past fallouts, from lots of those past I'd say revengeful moments, or just those tense, resentful moments that she had to undergo, and that she had to deal with, simply because of her name, and simply because of where she got at, or her status. Because there's something here about people just coming at her because of who she is, or because of who she is in contact with, or who is behind her. There's something here about somebody being her godfather when it comes to the industry, or like within the industry, and people are just looking at it sideways, because how did you get to this position, or how did you get till this? There's something here about her saying something in one track, or on one particular track, or in one song, that is going to fuel more rumors about her sleeping her way to the top. She's either going to do that for more clout, or she's going to shut those rumors down, because there's something here about her either addressing this properly, or just doing something to just be spiteful, or just say it out of pettiness. So it's definitely like not going this way or that way. It's just one of those, no in between. So yeah, this is one of just the giant energies that I was picking up on. So let's see what the album will be talking about. What will Megan's let's say what will Megan Thee Stallion's album Megan be sounding like, or what will it be about? Can we just get some of that stuff, or just more energy about the album? Oh my god, that's a lot of parts. Ooh, oh wow. Well, it's definitely going to be surprising and shocking to some people, because she's going to be, and if the beat drops, I think that's a tag for some producer. I don't know the name honestly, but this is funny. This is crazy and funny because this is going to be coming out as a shock for many people, or to many people. This is definitely going to be an end of an era and a signal and start of another one, and the launch of something new for her aesthetic, for her era, for everything that is surrounding her character as well. She's only going to be going for more colorful themes and just, colors and aesthetics. There's something here about baby blue, pink, red, dark green, dark pink, lots of butterflies. We're going to see um, lots of other aesthetics from, cocoons, snakes, eggs, butterflies. There is definitely something here about her talking about her anxiety, her talking about she's definitely going to be spitting some hardcore beats, or like some hardcore bars or raps that are definitely going to be taking people by surprise, because who knew that she had so much energy like that? Who knew that she's going to be coming this hard? She's like, y'all bitches and niggas doubted me, and I'm just gonna show you what the fuck happens when you just underestimate me. Basically, she's going to be talking her shit. She's going to be angry. She's going to be talking about everything that has occurred and that happened to her. She's really going to talk about everything that she's been repressing for those years and for those past months. Seeing that one live video when she was talking about, like, people are looking for Megan and are looking for me, and I'm just going to give them exactly what are they looking for. What are they definitely trying to come to get when it comes to me? And she's definitely going to do that. She's going to be talking about a lot of emotional shits for her, kind of like her one track. I think it's called Anxiety, and definitely something again similar to his. She's definitely going to revisit some of her old aesthetics or her old alter ego. I think the one called Tina Snow or something, because I'm seeing like platinum blonde wigs. I'm seeing also I wouldn't put it past her if she would actually have like a colorful afro. I don't know why, but I'm seeing that. There's gonna be something here about a summer anthem or a song that is kind of similar to WAP or bongos. I I doubt if she has like female features. I don't know. She probably does. But there's something here about like Gloria Logan, about Cardi B, or just something that is similar to one of those aesthetics that she had going on with Cardi, you know? But as I was saying, she's definitely going to be talking her shit. She's going to be talking about everything that has been happening to her, why she didn't put out everything that she wanted to. She's definitely going to be experiencing a sense of freedom, and she's going to be talking about the lack of freedom that she was dealing with and that she was having, or that she wasn't fully, she's going to be talking about the lack of freedom that she was dealing with and what she wasn't fully supposed to do. She's going to be talking about how they were trying to box her to do just one thing and everything, and she's definitely going to be talking about how people are jealous of her, how hoes are mad, or how they're bitter. I'm definitely seeing lots of anime stuff. I'm definitely seeing lots of animated stuff also. Something that has to do with like gamers. She's really going to milk out that stuff that she is, passionate about, to gain a newer platform and newer perspectives when it comes to certain shit. But going back to what I said about this is definitely going to be a shock to people, because it's either going to make her gain more fans, or it's just going to make people be like, well, this is underwhelming, because, what is it that you promised us to do and that you promised us to deliver? Because I'm supposing that this is not it. You know how people are just always wishy-washy when it comes to shit like that. That is why they always say that the public is fickle. She's going to talk about how hard, um, you know, I'm seeing something. Like the one track of Tupac, "Pick Your Head Up." I'm seeing something like that's for her too. It's either she's going to talk about some. I'm hearing like female empowerment. She's going to talk about some rough subjects, I think, because I'm hearing like some subjects that not everybody kind of like touches on. She's definitely going to be. Let me see before I say that. Yep, she's definitely going to be talking about the Tory incidents once again. She's going to be talking about the healing process and how hard it was, how it wasn't just all so shiny, how it took her a lot of time to just, get herself out of the gutter, how long it took her to just purge herself, and how long it took her to just purify herself, and how long it took her to just get to this peaceful spiritual welfare that she is on, and how bright it looks like now. Like you can't knock me off of my high horse now. But she's definitely going to be talking about, I said, as I said, walking away from this, walking away from all those dark nights of the soul. Um, how she has to just deal with all this on her own, how everybody wasn't just here for her as they promised, how they betrayed her, how they disappointed her, how they were jealous of her, how they lied on her name. She's going to clear out lots of rumors and also start out other ones because she's definitely going to pull out more incidents and more rumors. And she had of course, like the delicate choice of choosing which tracks to put out there, and what to leave out, what to leave in the projects, what to keep there, what to not keep. And she was there throughout every single step of this whole creative process, so she knows what's up. It took her some time. She dealt with creative blockages. She dealt with her emotions. She felt like, of course, she is an independent artist now, I think, when it comes to some stuff, I guess. So she definitely has talked about, she definitely is going to talk about how it is a solo ride, and how she is going to just enjoy all this. She's going to talk her shit. She's going to be mad. She's going to be a bitch. Sorry, but that's what came out. She's going to be a bitch about it. She's going to be mad. There are some tracks where she's going to be mad about stuff, and there are some tracks where she's going to just have fun on it and just be funny, or just be witty, I guess, as we can call it, witty or sarcastic about it. And there is a track, there might be a track talking about, yeah, I have that nigga, or like, yeah, I fucked him, or like, yeah, I took that nigga, or whatever. There's something about that. So yes. The album is going to be kind of like a rough cliff of changes, lots of like upheavals when it comes to just like confessions, and lots of stuff finally being heard and seen from her perspective. She's going to be bold in this. She worked a lot on this, but at the same time, some people might feel like this is underwhelming and it is not what it was supposed to be, or it is not given what it was supposed to be given. You know. Um. And yeah, this is going to be very shocking. You know, because people are going to be like, is this what we were promised? I'm seeing like lots of mixed receptions of the album, so there is no in between. They're either going to like it and love it, or they're either going to just like be shitting on it because they're not getting the picture fully, or they're just going to say that it is something that she always does, or that she always says, or that she always raps about, just like on different beats and different tunes. But it is definitely going to mark the death of just the old eras and shedding all the old skin, because she herself had said so, I think, in interview lately, about just how she's just going to keep renewing herself, and she is hitting all those stages, and just it's not just about the imagery but the spiritual meaning of it, and what it marks and what it talks about and whatnot. So she's going to be talking about all those lies, about all those rumors, and she's going to add some more. She's going to fuel some more. She's going to reveal some stuff. And we know how, social media always caters to her and treats her really well, so they're always going to believe what she's going to say. Well, some other ones are just going to shit on it. So, yeah, that is something about that. But to her, she's going to just be coming at people who wronged her, who lied on her, who lied to her, who just made it their mission to lie about her name and just try to dirty it and stuff like that. She's going to reveal a lot. There is something here about her finally like speaking up and saying everything and putting everything out there and just putting everything on blast. Because there is something here about the need for her to take control over all those situations and really know, it really lets people know what's up. Okay, and really let them see what it is going on or what it is about. So yeah, there's that too. Sorry if I sound distracted. I'm trying to just turn down the motherfucking lights on my phone. It's so bright. Ooh. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, she's going to be doing all that and some more. So this is the energy just surrounding the album and what it might speak about. Wouldn't be surprised if she actually also does speak out about, of course, as I said, like the betrayals that she dealt with, how she thought that one of her relationships was endgame. She's going to talk about the breakup in bits and pieces, about cheating, about how the energy was so scattered afterwards, how everything just happened, and just, how I keep saying the word occurred a lot, I know, but how everything just went down or like took place and the events that led to some of that stuff. It is going to be kind of like a continuous. Let me see before I say something. Yeah, it's going to be a continuous album for her this time, where some of the tracks are going to be like linked up to one another, just like continuous. I wouldn't be surprised if she would have like a mini film or like lots of clips and everything linked up together, a mini movie or a mini film or a mini documentary. I wouldn't be surprised if she would do like a little pop-up, um, a little gifting spree, a little gift stuff for her fans, something that might like drive the album to have like higher stuff, like higher points. I'm here like higher points. Because I'm not American, so I don't really know the stuff that can go towards Billboard and whatnot. But she's definitely going to be doing a lot. She's going to be talking her shit, popping her shit. She's going to be talking about how strong she is, how she has dealt with lots of losses, with the death of her parents, her mother, how she had continued, how she continued. Oh my God, how she continuously carried on that torch that her mother passed on to her. I don't know what that is. I think it's rapping. I don't know. She's going to talk about, like people are going to reap what they sow. She's going to talk about, how she is leaving all that shit behind her and how she's in a better place now, but she just had to talk her shit for this one time again to just really show people what's up and to just let them know what is going on. She's definitely going to talk about, how strong, again, she is, how if people were in her shoes, they would have just gone crazy, or they wouldn't have lasted as long as she did. All those burdens and with all those betrayals and sadness and just everything that she dealt with, and that's heartbreak and that grief. But now a new beginning is going on for her, as in her, as and is at her door and on her horizon for her. So she's going to finally have a say in this and partake in this. Okay, so let's chill a little bit on how the album is and how it's sounding. Oh my God, I wouldn't be very surprised if she would do something that has to do like with reggae or whatever. There's only something here about pop, electric pop, of course, rap, hardcore raps. I keep hearing something like Lil Kim or like Foxy Brown. There's definitely some fur coats moments in some clips or some pictures. Black hair bangs, red looks, red hair, red lipstick, blonde, blue, white, diamonds, lots of diamonds. Um, there's something here about drinking again, and there's something again going on about her obsession with stuff, or like something here about her addiction with stuff. There is I keep seeing like that the anime of like One Piece too. Her reading is all over the place because at times she feels a little bit disorganized, or like she is missing out on something, or something is just, you know, she's not grasping something or not fully just balancing shit out, and it ticks her off at times because like this is the one thing and the one time where I want shit to just go my way and just, happen properly. So there is that too. I'm seeing blue gowns, black dresses. I'm seeing nominations, her performing at events or awards shows. I'm seeing the Grammys. She would probably have a freestyle out there too. There's something here about like Megan's piano or like Kitty Cat. Um, she's definitely going to revisit some of her old stuff because I'm seeing like those album covers and those old pictures that she used to have and everything. Lots of red and fiery stuff and orange and yellow and just black and earthy tones and bold makeup, and also like something that is kind of kawaii or just aesthetic of life, and just those clean aesthetics, and just something about her embracing herself even more, so yeah, there is that too. Oh my god, I should also try for her. So yeah, let's see, how will the album do? How will Megan Thee Stallion's album do? How will Megan Thee Stallion's album do? How will it do? Well, it's definitely going to score top 30, top 50, 15, 20, top 5. There's gonna be something here about someone trying to stop her from getting to the top, or trying to overshadow her and trying not to let her have her moment. Oh my god, let me see. That is Nikki, because it's a fire style woman regardless. So yeah, let's put two and two to get there. And the album is going to shockingly pull some numbers. There's something here about like 5, 6, 50, 20, 30, and 12 and 10. So I don't really know, but these are the numbers that I am getting a lot. She's only going to score. Let me see. Let me see. Is she going to get a number one? Depends. Is she going to get a number one? A number one at Billboard? No, but also maybe. So it's a no and maybe. If she plays her cards right, there's something here about that. But at the same time, there's something here about, if we get to top 10, then we can work our way to the top, and we can work our way from there. So there's that too. But as I was saying, there's something here about someone not wanting her to get it can either be Nikki, it can either be someone else who she has an issue with, and who is in a higher position, and who doesn't want her to have all that control and all that shit that she wants to brag about, because it's someone definitely from her past. And there is something here about her having to make decisions that can either make or break something that has to do with those rollouts, and with how she is laying the ground out for the era even more, you know? Because there is something here that is going to be shocking, it is going to be happening, and let's just hope for the best when it comes to this, because it is either going to show some fraud and sneaky shit going on, or it is going to show that there is someone here behind her who is very controlling and impulsive, who is pulling all those strings for her. And if something, let me see, because oh my god, why am I getting this? Is it who I think it is? if something just if something just goes out about Rock Nation and the shit that they do to get her to the top, it is going to create a lot of mess. And it is going to create a lot. I mean, lots of mess, a lot of messy stuff, lots of press, and not the good kind. Regrets. What the fuck? Why did I agree to do this? Why did I agree to just do all these shit? I was going to do good on my own regardless. Regardless, why do I need to just fuel this shit even more and make this happen this way? I'm here like an inorganic and an inauthentic way, I think. Why did I let them convince me to do this way? There's something here about putting the blame on herself or putting the blame on someone. It is going to create even more issues than they were already there, and it is not going to be the prettiest sight. So, in a way, even if she's going to be all about exposing those other people and exposing everything that they've been doing, there's something here that is going to expose everybody all together. It is going to expose a lot more than what it was necessary, and he's going to create some issues and some dents in some connections and in some blogs and in some other shit that is all kind of like um in liaison to, it's a French word, so let's just say like in contact with, like related to that man and to the pool that he has. So the album is going to do numbers regardless, but if the album is going to do more numbers than what's expected and then what it is necessary or than what it is supposed to be doing, some numbers are like a little bit too high or a little bit too sketchy, then something is gonna go down or like something's gonna happen that's going to expose that shit. And some people are gonna be like, oh, so she did not lie. So you are not lying about that. So yeah. Yeah, there's something here about disappointments and just a lot of stuff, a lot of offers that have been given to. I'm here like this have been given lots of people that were bribed to do certain stuff and to just come up with something and conjure something up or just make something happen. And it went wrong, and it just created lots of disappointments and even more burdens to bear and deal with, and just lots of feelings of anger and gossip. Some blogs might pick up on this, and it's going to create lots of messes because I'm seeing lots of people looking down at their phones, reading some articles and some blogs, and it's just lots of confusion and chaos. And she's like, the one time I want something to go well, a lot of this shit keeps happening. So yeah, chill. This is going to be an interesting week that week. Let's see how will the, because since we just stepped into this, let's just see how will the release week of Megan go, of the album Megan go. Of course, it's going to be very giving because she's going to be giving her fans all this and gifting them the album, gifting them this era where they're going to be listening to that. I wouldn't be surprised if they would do like something trendy, or if they would trend something for her, and if they would do something cute with her pictures, and like, oh, we're listening to this album, and them just like go into the arena, well, I don't know, arenas or wherever she does her tour and everything, with like looks that are inspired from her older looks or from her iconic looks. My God, each time I start doing readings, like my language just betrays me and my tongue just gets all twisted. But yeah, there's something here about, there's something, oh my God, I keep seeing people just like getting money or like receiving checks, some YouTubers, to just really like react positively to her songs and to her album and to her tracks and everything. Some people, or like some YouTubers that are not even used to react to her stuff, we're gonna see a lot of that like being happening or like taking place, a lot of that just popping up randomly during that week or throughout that weekend when this is going to be taking place and is going to be released. There is something here about something unfair happening and taking place. Oh, she's an anger, and people angry because of some shit that she's going to be saying about other people. Definitely lots of lots of feathers getting ruffled. Definitely something here about, making money. We're paying this. We're getting the album. And look at this, a disappointment. There is definitely something here about the people tuning in, some people who claim to hate her and everything, and people reacting to her shit. Of course, fans coming together to listen to this. So this week is going, like, the week of her release is going to be all about enjoying the music, enjoying the art, enjoying whatever it is that is going to be put out, and then enjoying her rollout and the pictures and the shoots and the magazine shoots and everything that is going to be out there. Then dissecting some bars, seeing if she's like, oh, let me just tune in to see if she has to say something about this person, about this and about this and about this. Viral tweets, viral moments. I wonder if she's going to release a music video alongside the album, because there's really something here about people reacting to something premiering too. Some people are going to be like, oh, she's definitely coming for you. You have to respond. She's coming for you. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. She's coming to do this and this and that. Definitely going to be talking about something here about, like, you're a bully at your old age. Oh, is she going to go for Nicki when it comes to the album? Or in her album? Is she going to come for Nicki? Well, yes. Now, she either going to say something about her. Oh, let me see before I say something here. Let me see before I say something here, because if I say something here, oh, fake friends, you're fake, oh, you're fake bitch, saying all this. I wonder, or no wonder, if she's going to talk, if she's going to talk about, oh, you blaming me for drinking or for making you drink, I didn't make you drink, or like something about her debunking that stuff that Nicki said about, I told her I was trying for a kid, and she's saying all this, and I wonder if she's going to say something. Let me see. If she's going to say, maybe. Let's see. If she knows better than to actually, like, say something about Nicki's child. But let's see. There's something here about her saying something out of pocket about Nicki's family or her husband or her child. There is no in between. You're saying all this as if, like, you. Ooh, if this is true, oh my god, wait. Well, she's definitely going to come for Nicki. Rather be it's I'm seeing, like, Watch the Throne, and I'm seeing something that has to do with, like, her position or her role in this rap game, or like something that has to do with motherhood, and something about, you're saying all this, but what about the one baby that you had? I swear to God, if she says that, well, maybe. All hell will break loose, honestly. I mean, anything to actually get Nicki to just, get in the booth and just finally whack them the way they're supposed to get whacked. I mean, I'm here for, like, a rap, being from a rap battle properly. Yes, I am. Like, yes, I am in for that shit. Like, please, we just need something exciting to revive that shit. And to revive his genre, like, please. Yeah, I'm seeing something here that has, it's kind of like, when Nicki was like, this bitch is thirsty, I can see why they're alcoholic. Megan would say something similar to that, but more kind of like rapidly paced, or a line that will get Nicki to kind of, like, really see if, is it worth tweaking for or not yet. But she's definitely going to say something about either her love life, her family, her kid, or her career, or, like, her placements in the rap game. Something about, like, you're the queen, or you're saying you're the king of the shit, or, like, your mother or whatever, but look at what's happening now. I sent you spiraling so many times. There's really something out of pocket that's going to be said about her family, or about something, that Nicki holds dear to her. And, well, it's going to take a lot of self-control for Nicki to actually, like, not respond that way. But let us hope and see. It is definitely going to be something very shocking. Like, I'm kidding you not. Something very shocking. And it is going to get lots of people, like, tongue-tied, or it is going to really piss a lot of fans off. And people are going to be like, ooh, she gagged. Or like, ooh, you dragged her, or like, just can't with her reactions and whatnot. Oh my god, the car fucking flew from here. But it's going to be shocked. So people are going to be like, oh, this is a cultural result, or like, oh, this is a moment, or oh, this is history that we're witnessing. But yeah, that week is going to be hectic, or just going to be charged when it comes to all those situations, because as I said, there is no in between. It's either going to go good, with some days where people are just going to take the time to just like analyze everything and just listen to everything, and then it's going to be like, oh, she did not just say that. So there is that too. But this era could be really milked out throughout like the tour that she has. But if not, it is going to be kind of like short lived, or like short. um because we know that her albums don't just stick around for too long. I'm sorry, no shade, unless she scoops out TikTok hits for a song that just starts off with a trend and just starts really well, or just secures her spot or her placement in the on the charts, I guess. But she has, of course, she has good hits and she has good songs. I really like her "Wannabe" song. Well, "Wannabe" verse. Recently, it's a good one. I love that verse. It's fun. I like when she says, "White boy waste Channing Tatum." That was so funny to me back then. But yeah, it looks like it is going to be a healing project for her. That is going to mark a new beginning for her and a new era for her. That is going to set the tone for the rest of 2024 for her. So she needs to just play her cards right and do everything how she planned it to do, because she has a plan for this, or she has like I wouldn't say timetable, but she definitely has a lot of stuff kind of like jotted down for herself. Okay, I'm going to do this interview now, like I'm going to post this now, I'm going to do this and this and that, like I'm going to do this and spoil my fans this way, or do this to kind of gain more traction and just build that momentum for the album and everything until it drops. So she is aware of what she's doing, because this is something that she has been fully involved in from finish to start, or from start to finish, of course. And it allowed her to really kind of like center herself, because she was very unfocused and she just felt weakened and her pride was hit, and she felt like this is symbolizing her rose emotions. So when she finally finished this, she finally had the chance to fully heal, and she wants to put this out in order for her to kind of mark out the end of this era and just the start of her fully healed one. But of course, now when the album drops and all that shit is, she better be prepared for some of the backlash she might receive, and for, of course, the love and the praise and everything else that she is going to get as well. But if she's going to be popping at the people and everything, she might have to come prepared for the responses, and for like the snapping back and clamping, well, not clamping but clapping back, of course. And yeah, this is the Megan Thee Stallion tarot reading about her new album that is set to be released on June 28th, I believe, alongside Camila Cabello's one as well. But yeah, everybody's going to be releasing on June 28th. So we're going to see how this is going to go. I'm excited to listen to the album and to just really sit down and just fully listen to stuff. But I would say that's one of my favorite projects of hers is Trumazine, alongside Something for the Hotties. So I'm excited to see you, because to see in here, because I keep getting similar vibes to Something for the Hotties and something that has to do with her Tina Snow stuff. The one that has fever in it, I don't know, because I don't really remember shit at times when I'm doing readings. So please do not come for me when it comes to this. You'll know how it is. And yes, I can't wait to see the visuals, because she really does well when it comes to that too as well. And yeah, let us meet up in another reading soon. Bye.